Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Ball handed off. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Hit as he released it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Morris. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
With 3rd and 3, and you go with a quick slant. What a great call, and so tough on the defense. You get these corners isolated, one-on-one matchups, puts a lot of pressure on them. Here, the quarterback with a good quick read, balls out quick, easy first down.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's Morris. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking for his big tight end. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Crucial red zone play coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Fighting off the defender. Football comes out. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out. It's Black. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Jukes to get past a man. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. The back's got it on a counter.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down and more. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
But this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And there's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. Makes a quick grab, but a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
On third down, it's a handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Evans. Breaks loose at the 40. Physical run, breaking tackles. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The defense backed up against their own end zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the ball to the ground. And the ball bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback and a turnover. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The ball is loose. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Eludes. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. North Texas's offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. On the run, going to heave it downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. Bringing it out. It's Black. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 22. But that's important breathing room on this drive.
And that's a big-time run right there. Packed deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Just trying to get rid of it. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And the mean green offense is back on the field now. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. He's on the run, launches deep. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Oh! So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender. He throws the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on a quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The Scarlet Knights come to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. He's found some room at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
All right, 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He missed it. And it's still a huge deficit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Morris. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, North Texas. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Bringing it out, it's Black. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Caught quickly. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking to scramble. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He'll hand it off. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Makes the catch. It's Black. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Higgins. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the top.
The freshman making an impact play there.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you kind of try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the defense joins the party